What's up, Watchers? Magnus here, and today we're back with the Man's Man. And yeah, I pretty much just read this for myself. By any chance, if the color phone project fails, what would happen? Life will never be the same. If I remember correctly, in 1 month's time, around mid-November. Sup, Evian? Welcome to Peak. An email is sent to every single employee in the mobile group. What does this mean? Confirmation request. It was an emergency response to losing the lead for the full touch phone to a competitor. God damn it, my hoodie is in the way. That hoodie did not make that comfortable. A full review from the starting point. Ridiculous. That means scrapping the whole project we've been working on so far. You're still going to do this even though our losses will be astronomical. The situation must be really serious. Serious. You think this might lead to reorganization of the company? I think that's inevitable. It might even require a restructuring. Watch what you're saying. That email was just the first block. Let us work. Of a domino effect that would start to destroy everything. That's why we can't let it fail. To be honest, it is impossible for a single team to create all the ideas that pass the first round as products. So Tony, that is why it is necessary to determine in advance the feasibility of turning those ideas into products. That means we might not get the green light today to start working on the prototype. Yeah, very few of these submissions actually get produced. Best of luck today. Now is the time. Huh. To take advantage of the passion of an entry-level employee. Then do you think it would be helpful to show them what we've already made? What? Oh yeah, we already made it. What is it? A new type of phone? It's a mock-up of the color phone we are working on. I brought them in case they might be useful at this meeting. In case, of course they're useful. Wow, I thought it was a newly released touch phone. Can I pick it up? Sure thing. When you press this, a touch test program pops up. He's like, you're my mark. Whoa, this is really neat. Why did I bring the mock-up out now? Senior manager, take a look at this. Isn't it really well made? Yeah. What is? Huh? They are the people who will turn our idea into a prototype. A mock-up. Looks like a real new product. Are you sure the LCD division really created this phone? If I bring out the mock-ups during the meeting, they could be offended. Wow, it's pretty. Great. But if they are introduced to the mock-up through a third party prior to the meeting, it becomes a different story. Wait a second, why would they feel offended for you to show your products? What? They put a lot of thought into it, down to every detail. They did. Looks like an entirely new design, including the icons. Assistant Manager Park, which company did you say worked on the mock-up? Semi-Electronics is a company located within the Gausan Digital Complex, and they have pretty solid skills. Whoa, how did they make this without even an OS? Looks like they just use firmware. Core software. It does not require any change in information, communication, data, or information. It is held in memory devices such as ROM and used like a hardware. These are all images. It must have taken an incredible amount of work. Wow. It wouldn't have been an easy job even for us. I agree. What? They sent their idea through the back door all the way here. And I'm supposed to believe that What does he think I am, stupid? Why waste all that effort when he could have just been honest about not wanting the submission moving up? Fine, there's no free lunch or, in this case, dinner. I owe him a handsome favor for the dinner. What's the big deal? Yes, General Manager, Gyeongun Lee, as you wish. What's all this noise? Chief, go! This is a mock-up of an idea submitted for the contest, and they look pretty solid. Yes. Yes. Panic. Mock-up. A mock-up. They prepare that for this meeting. What a passionate team we have here today. Settle down now. Everybody's here. Okay, so this is the guy who will try and crush our dreams. So let's get started right away. Cost savings to make it affordable. Involves using the same production lines for manufacturing. As for the production timeline and efficiency, have been determined to be the most appropriate route. It looks like you've checked the next generation mobile phone production timeline as well. Yes, we did. That's impressive. That information would not be easily accessible to the LCD division. Oh, that is because I have a cohort who's a researcher on the next gen product planning team. He is here right now. Has been cross-verified through various routes. Referencing last year's development timeline has been very useful too. Not bad. Attention to detail, nice concept. Most of all, at this price point, it could be a real hit. It's a very minimalist design, pretty unique too. Doesn't the name Color Phone have a nice ring to it? It does. Yes, I see that a lot of thought has been put into it. I couldn't ask for a better reception. He's like, yeah, but now comes the final boss. With one exception. Let me ask. You're saying the LCD panels can really be supplied on time according to this schedule? Yes. Yes, the submission assumes usage of the existing processes to meet the schedule. That means you're also assuming that the panels that used to be produced with the existing processes will not be mass produced. Yes, that's true. But we project that next year's volume will be less than expected and... Oh, come on, we're all experts here. Let's not make such unreliable predictions. I've just never seen any predictions made by the LCD division come true in my time here. Other products assume a much longer timeline, which lends some feasibility. But the targeted date for this one is first quarter of next year. It is way too soon. It'll be impossible. That could be... No. Yeah, I know. You could make it on time if you really put everything into it. But do you think you'll get a well-made product if you take shortcuts? Pardon me, but we did not cut any corners. Everything we have prepared to this point. I appreciate your passion. However, what we say will not work. Making that determination is my team's role. What does everyone else think? Oh my god. Yo, he's like the boss. He's like, wait, what are you even doing, dude? Don't mind what I think and speak up, everybody. Does anyone think I'm mistaken? Huh? No opinions at all? Of course there's no opinions. You're the boss and they don't want to get fired. Then I'll take it as a unilateral agreement. The next gen development team director should be supporting the contest, not making a decision on his own. Must have been General Manager Lee. Yeah, so what you gonna do now? Since nobody disagrees. The meeting is adjourned. A crisis that will destroy everything is starting. Yet, he's only concerned with the enemy right in front of him. He hasn't changed one bit, General Manager Lee. He can't stand other people receiving more attention than he does. So he beats down anyone who bounces up. But no matter how skilled one may be at playing politics, in the path of a hurricane, he remains nothing but an existence struggling to survive. Still, that guy playing dirty politics is on an all-out attack. If you don't win this battle, there will be no next. Look, you think I'm at war with General Manager Lee? He is also nothing but a chess piece. Oh shit. If he keeps getting in my way in this manner, I'll just get rid of him. Something like that. There's no choice but for me to cut him out of the game. Are you gonna cut him out of the game though? Then let's end this meeting. You can wrap up here. See you later. Thank you, Chief. Like, where did he go? What's that grin all about? It can't be. There's no way. Anyway, if Yuyan hadn't warned us about this possibility, I would have lost it today. Oh. Assistant Manager Park, what if we don't win their support to make the prototype? You don't say that before we even started, it's bad juju. Yeah, let's be confident about the product we've made. I guarantee 100% that the color phone will be selected. Trust me, Yuyan. Let's go! I know, but you never know what might happen at the meeting. Wouldn't hurt to have a plan B, don't you think? A plan B? Makes sense. We've come this far. Would be a waste to stop here just because we don't get the commitment for development support. Oh my god, you're gonna make someone else do it, What's the big deal? All we've got to do is put the prototype on the table for the second round of evaluation. If they won't make it for us, we'll do it ourselves. Right, Yuyan? Ourselves. How? Well, we don't really have an option. We'll have to reach out to Semi Electronics. They are our only partner at this point. Thanks in advance for your help. What if we add one more thing to the phone? What? I heard during my training that Hansung has an open platform called HGM OP. How about installing that program on the color phone? HGM OP. They teach you that kind of stuff at training? Yeah, as an example of something they've created but isn't put to use. No one else than you know this though. Yeah, but I listen. So you're saying we might as well go all out and load that dud of a... what? Of a Hansung Electronics mobile open source on the color phone? Yep. We're short on time as it is. Is that really necessary? Although, putting that program on our phone would mean that we've made a true Hansung phone inside and out. Let's do it. If we can't get the commitment to produce the phone at this meeting, we can at least ask for the production timeline. We can make our phone according to that timeline. What the... That guy, how far ahead has he thought this through? So far. What a bummer. I liked it. Team Director seems to be in a weird mood today. I guess so. He's quite a stubborn fellow. Our team members seem to think favorably about your phone. So don't be too disappointed. Oh. Well. Oh, by the way, do you think you could help us get our hands on the HGM OP? I thought it was great. I don't get it. I feel like I need to apologize. You can still present without a prototype. So, take heart. Then can I ask you for a favor? Such as... what? A face-by-face mobile phone production timeline. We could find the development related material, but all of that requires a level of production beforehand. That's why we are thinking of moving forward using the HGM OP. Yes, we'd like a schedule under the scenario that the next gen product development team would make the phone for us. That means, please assistant manager job. Please. Wow! We got the timeline. That's the first step. Yes. It's happy hour. Want to grab a drink before we head home? Sounds good to me. I need some liquid consolation. Consolation, eh? I can't join you. My art club takes place right here, today. The club you joined recently? Yay. The club you'll use. General Manager Lee, do you have a minute? Why? I might just be paranoid, but about that color phone. Today we will be talking about industrial design theory. Since we are all in the business of making mobile phones, I think you'd find it very relevant. President, this looks kind of dense. Might be tedious, but once you understand these principles, you'll find that the topic of design comes to you much easier. Now, let's focus on a reading, knowing we are at the forefront of Hansung as a design powerhouse. Yes, ma'am. Okay, principle number 1. Focus on a single behavior. 2. Show a reaction. And context. What happens if they get lucky and the color phone is selected for manufacturing support? Team Director Bongsu An. Sounds like you're testing the waters to figure out who you want to side with. Am I wrong? Of course. Why would I do such a thing? What? You just said of course. I want to keep being friends with you, Team Director On. I want to think of you as someone I can grab a drink and talk with every now and then. Of course, I feel the same, General Manager. Saplings should be cut clean before they can grow their roots too. So no need to worry about the color phone. You're not saying you brought the higher-ups into this already. The only option they have is to come up with a prototype themselves to showcase at the presentation. But even if they do, they wouldn't have a chance at winning. Ever. And then there is predictability, intuition, meaningful movement, familiarity and simplicity. President, can I ask one question? Yes, newcomer. Questions are always welcome. You can ask 1, 2, or even 3. How about 4? When we say design, we're usually talking about the exterior look of the mobile phone. But is the screen on the inside of the phone also considered design? Yes, obviously. I think the design on the interior is actually more important. Even if 2 people are using the same mobile phone, their experiences can be entirely different depending on the UI. Actually, that's what I have been grappling with lately. With what? The ease. It's a full touch phone. That's right, we made a few mock-ups with the LCD panels, but I wanted the design on the inside to be pretty too. I would like your professional opinion. Can I take a look? That'd be great. Yes. Yes. Whatever it takes, I will win. Wow. I need to bring in more players in the game. Time for the ultimate attack. Isn't that right? Innovative technology. Exceptional design. It's ultimately the products that have those elements that are chosen by the consumer. Is missing a solid design because of some development engineer's logic is simply unacceptable. They really have no idea how it works. Idiots. To be honest, I'm not entirely satisfied with what you're doing either, Department Manager Han. But I do think our vision for Hansung's growth are aligned, am I right? Sure, you could say that. Then I'm gonna ask that you take ownership of this incident and clean it up. That's what I wanted to say. She plowed through once she had conviction. Hey. Hey. In my previous life too. Oh, you know her, huh? Oh, it's a real phone. Look at that level of detail. Must have involved a ton of work. Particularly the way the icons are semi-transparent and blend in with the colors of the background. It is top notch. This is the color phone. Everybody, come take a look. This is what you call design. Design. Which company designed the UI? It's my little sister's work. Your sister? No way! With this quality, it could be used in production right away. But this phone was not selected for production support in this round. What? It wasn't. It's pretty. Kind of want one of these. Who knew Hansen could make something like this? Actually, that's not fair. Are they discriminating the LCD division or what? Discrimination against you, huh? From the rumors I've heard, the winners for the contest have been decided by the higher-ups already. Based on the team directors, the company thinks should eventually join management. I absolutely love this phone. At that price point for a full touch phone, I think there's good potential. I totally agree. If this can't be made into a product, what will? Leon, can I borrow this mockup? Yes, of course. I won't let them crush a great idea with brute force. We will review and suggest this phone to be considered again. My art class. Sons of bitches. It's like, yeah, you can't get away from me, you son of a bitch. What you won, did you? Team director, Huminja. Wouldn't have been possible if we didn't work with semi-electronics. We successfully delivered our presentation thanks to you. Huh, they did all the work, not me. Hansen gave us a clear concept, so... Not at all. Hansen owes Semi a huge favor for this. Our pleasure. That's why I hesitate to ask, but we have one more favor. Excuse me? You want to load Hansen Electronics mobile platform on the mockup. I heard that Semi-Electronics has a lot of excellent software engineers. The HMOP is a pretty lightweight program, so I thought it would not be too difficult of an ask. This is the open source code we've received from the mobile phone division. The mobile phone division? Yes. An opportunity that could lead to a relationship with Hansen's mobile phone division. What is your take? Is it feasible? Yes, we've received the manual and now we have the example code. So I believe it won't be too difficult to give it a try. They would not want to let go of an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. And how long do we have? 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 hours, 2 months, 2 weeks. There we go. You drive a hard bargain, don't you? Request please share full touch mobile phone idea summary report. Human job. What is this? Why is the design division sending us something? What does this sign want to do with us? Senior manager, the design center is suddenly asking for our mobile phone material. Should I send it to them? The design division. When Yuyon said he was joining the art club, yo, he knows. He's like, oh, our Yuyon. This is what he had in mind. No wonder. Always thinking ahead, that guy. The design people don't like complicated stuff, so take out things like the LCD panel production processors and make it as simple as possible before you send it. But since it's a request from another department, don't you think we would have to run it by the team director? No, maybe even Chief Joe? From what I'm seeing, the color phone is on a sinking boat. The most important team, the next gen product development team, denied our product. At this rate, our probability of winning will keep declining. But now we found a possible lifeline. We gotta do whatever it takes. Send it over. I'll take care of the rest. Yeah, Assistant Manager Park, we have to try everything we can. Senior Manager says he'll be responsible for whatever happens. Got it. I will move forward then. Move. Man, how come nothing comes easy to us? Is this what work is supposed to be like? Maybe this is happening so that things get better from here. Like, it's the last hurdle. Yeah, that's what I have to believe. Take that call. Jungi-Khan. Hey, you bastard. You give us one program and ask us to complete the job in 2 weeks? What are we supposed to do? Complete it. You scared me. I have to pull a bunch of all-nighters thanks to you. Does it take that much to get like one program? I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Who else can we turn to for help other than you guys? Okay, fine. When it's over, I'm going to take you out to an awesome dinner. I promise. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Yes. Yes. Fall for it. Perhaps. Team Director Zhang is making things happen already. She was always the impatient type. By the way, EVP Zhang, you have the power to take care of this incident pretty easily. I'm wondering why you're taking the extra step to involve me. How long have you known? I found out by accident. It wasn't such a big decision for me. I guess I just wanted to prove myself as a regular employee. The niece of the deceased ex-wife of Chairman Hyano Shin of Hansung Group. I bet there will be others who don't like me, because I'm not in the immediate family. She's a member of the royal family, but she's not in the immediate family. The train bound for Chongyangni. God damn it. I'm just gonna call you Chong. Is arriving. Please take a step back by the yellow line. Game changer. The game changer. Yes. Hey, bro. Now that we're done working out, should we go grab something to drink? Hey, join us, Yuyan. I mean, will you please join us? Please? Pretty please? Here, take a shot. How have you been? The only person down to drink on short notice was you, Senior Manager Go. Who else will drink with you if not your fellow cohort? My fellow cohort? Thanks. You're always the loyal type. What? The almighty Horchan song got tripped up by a little newbie? Shut up. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It hurt. And General Manager Lee hasn't said anything to you? I've got ties with that guy, so don't even mention his name. He is total garbage. I really sold my pride and put my neck on the line to help him out. But what does he say in return? He doesn't want me to even pretend that I know him. He's got my back. My ass. What a two-faced bastard. Fuck. He thinks I'm gonna keep letting people walk all over me? But I know what that asshole is scheming. Make sure you never forget me, General Manager Lee. Senior Manager Go. General Manager Lee acts like he's going to toss you a nice bone if you follow his orders, right? Well, he is simply using you. Playing games with you. Watch what you're saying. I didn't come out to hear that kind of crap. Dude, just listen. You don't believe me? You want me to tell you what he's scheming now then? What is it? There's a company called D & Tag. General Manager Lee was involved somehow and received some of its shares. That's what he's betting on right now. The company is going to list within a year. If you can get a piece of that now, you'll get at least 10x in return. So he has in on a huge opportunity. But how come he hasn't said a word to you about it, huh? You think he's got your back? See what I mean? He's that kind of guy. Not mystifies at all that you just like, hey, I put all my money on that. What made you think he's gonna earn that back? Gut feeling. You know what's the most unreliable thing in the world? Humans. Dude is like sleeping on the goddamn table. He was such a nice guy. But the moment he smelled money, A switch went off inside. Before you know it, he was backstabbing me. Wasn't he robbing people until recently? He should speak for himself. How can you work with other people when you have so little trust in them? Because there is a way to build trust. I'm listening. Want to know how? The key is to never trust anyone. What? You just said a secret. You create a secret and share it with each other. Because those who have shit on their hands have no choice but to trust each other. I mean, sure. But you know who's the best person to keep a secret? A dead one. God damn it! The only way for two people to keep a secret is if one of them are dead. Like, come on. Makes sense, since secrets are usually ugly. Bingo. Because the moment someone betrays, both of them are dead. On the flip side, that means once you've found out their secret, you've gained a weapon to kill them all. You must remember, go directly for the underbelly when you deliver a blow. That was my strategy when this old man took care of the 7 Directions gang. Did you just call yourself an old man? All it took was one fight. That story again. I'm about to memorize it. It's all for your own good. If you take a hit, give it back tenfold. If you're soft, you're effed. What I'm saying is, just let me know if someone's bothering you. I got your back. Got his own freaking mafia on speed dial. Enforcer. I got an enforcer on speed dial, you son of a bitch. Senior researcher John, let's not make a big deal out of this. Please. Come on. The development center thinks of us as a headache, as it is. What are they saying? Are you trying to tell me not to be stubborn again? Managing director, yeah, you know as well as anyone that full touch phones are going to be a global trend. Yeah, I know, but look at this beauty. This is going to sell. You mentioned the development team, but you are aware that the technology used in this has been developed already. Of course I do, but we haven't consulted other departments yet. It is exactly because you try to go through all the proper processes that projects that should work out don't. That's why I propose showing this when everybody is already in a meeting together and going right into discussion about the next steps. Ms. Zhang, in a company, each organization has its own position. You can't simply charge forward without considering their situation. She's just like blah 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 blah. Exactly. It is precisely because each team situation is so clearly different that I am insisting on doing it this way. How dare she call her managing director like this? Remember who you're talking to. At that moment, he remembered the words of the previous center director. Don't. Oh, by the way, be particularly cautious, I mean mindful, of senior researcher Zhang. Huh? I don't understand. It might be just a rumor. But apparently, the chairman is very protective of her. Just do what I say. Could she be a member of the owner family? The owner family? You mean the royal family? The owner? What if our competitors come up with a full touch phone while we are dilly-dallying over here? What if they have something that's not on our radar? Will you be responsible for our inaction then, managing director? Could it be that she has so much clout and she has already discussed this with the head of the business division? If I keep trying to block her at this point, I could be let go like my predecessor. Yo, dude is just like dreaming up scenarios that doesn't exist. Please, center director. Very well then. Let's give it a try. Go ahead. Thank you, managing director. Ding. We're in. To all Hansung employees, what the heck is this? Color phone, idea suggested for mobile phones, division quarter 3 performance report. Sender, Yimin Zhang. Design division to all Hansing employees. Why is design getting involved in development? Do they want to go to war? Yes, it is wartime. They've gone completely nuts. They want to include a color phone in the third quarter performance report. What? How? What the fuck? What the fuck? Finally. All my work. The game is getting serious. We're getting there now, boyo. We're getting there now, I tell you. Urgent, you haven't opened the email. Read now, please, please, read. What? The sign office. There could be several more revisions. Do they want me to pull yet another all-nighter? How many times do I need to revise this? It's perfect. I can't even... When is this going to be done? Huh? He's not even picking up my call. Fine. If he's gonna act like he's the busiest person in the world, I'm going to stop trying, too. Call. Jesus, will you give me a break? Hello, I'm looking for Jahui Han, a female. Hi, this is Humin Zhang from Hansing Electronics design team. Is this a good time to talk? For God's sake, give me a break. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find a bug? Yes, for sure. I'll do my best. What? But by tomorrow. Sure, I can skim the homework. What? No problem, I can do it. Nobody has ever dropped dead because they lost some sleep. I'll make sure it is perfect, no matter how many times I need to revise. Yes, thank you. Have a good day. Mom! Hansing wants to officially sign a contract with me for my design. Wow, really? Just from some scribbles. I'm so happy. I think I might cry. I guess even a beetle is good at rolling crap. The development team won't budge, so they are bringing in the designer center now to change things up. What a desperate struggle. Do they think things are going to pan out nicely if they succeed in making a prototype in this way? If they try with all their might, borrowing other teams' talents, they believe the teams involved will cheer for them. Not at all. They'll feel cheated. Who likes feeling taken advantage of? It will only isolate them. That is how things work at companies. They're digging their own grave. Idiots. I mean, you seem nervous though. To be so sure of yourself. Group leader, I have an urgent matter to discuss with you. You do? Can it wait? I'm busy. So, they intend to share our submission to the contest during the mobile phone division's performance report meeting. Why? The performance report meeting isn't typically where you discuss a new idea. I can't tell if this will be good or bad for us. Yuan, you've caused quite a ripple effect by showing the art club people our muck-up. What? I just did it on a whim. It just happened that way. I'm sorry, I just wanted some advice on the design. Isn't this working out better for us? The development team flat out rejected our phone. But the design team is now interested in the color phone, so we have some hope. At the business performance report meeting, let's be optimistic, assistant manager Park. I guess. Jeez, all the senior manager plus vice president Ki Jung-hyun will be at that meeting. And the design team wants to report on the color phone then? Assistant manager Park, if the executives don't like to report on the color phone, it could be all over. The project will be dumped immediately. In any case, I don't think they'll welcome the situation suddenly involving a different department. It goes against the normal work process. Because that's how companies tend to think. Things are going to be rough for a while. It won't be easy, but you have to weather this situation out. I hope you can trust me. They involve the design team. Yeah. The fact that they want to present an idea that isn't feasible schedule-wise at the mobile phone division's performance report meeting means that they are determined to manufacture the phone no matter what. What? And if they succeed in manufacturing the color phone, group leader, it is the mobile division that will lose face. Ugh, what a headache. Where is the respect for the organization? If we don't do something about it now, we might not be able to handle what comes next. Part 3 is being greedy and it is going to be at the expense of everyone else's downfall. They must be stopped even if it's late. Good God. What were you doing until things got to this point? Well, I was trying to dig it deeper and deeper underground, but it kept scratching. What? I tried to stop it, but EVP Joe was adamant that the project move forward. Yeah, EVP Joe again. Is this how he handles all of his work? Son of a bitch. Is EVP Joe at his desk right now? Yes, group leader. EVP Joe. How did you let this happen? How did an item that hasn't even been reviewed internally make it on to the division performance report agenda? Still, it is not totally impossible. Are you kidding me? They want to go into mass production by the first quarter of next year. That leaves us under 4 months. Yeah, but it's possible. I understand. They have a plan to scrap the manufacturing processes being prepared as we speak. Is that even possible? Don't you know how vicious the mobile division people are? The design team took notice of our submission, so there wasn't much I could do. What? The contest, the submission has to be at least somewhat feasible, not ridiculous like that one. How is it ridiculous? You giving the go-ahead has caused a huge headache for a bunch of people. Are you really going to be responsible for this whole project? Yes. I apologize. My judgment was lacking. Don't say that. This is why a beetle can be never more than a beetle. What are you waiting for? Clean up this mess now. Yes, group leader. Group leader and GM Lee came unannounced. General Manager Lee. They're yelling at EVP Joe. I'm guessing it's because of the email from the design team. Doesn't look good. Be careful. In 2008, it must have been about a year since I joined the company, I think. There was an unprecedented incident that led to a near shutdown of several factories in Ulsan, along with the departure of a division leader, group leader, and factory heads. Unfortunately, the main culprit at the center of this incident survived the storm entirely unscathed. Even a beetle like you know how to drop and roll, General Manager Lee. Hey! You think you're gonna get away with these? You're sorely mistaken. The best around. They gotta get a bit. What? Training montage. How can you work with other people when you have so little trust in them? Because there is a way to build trust. Want to know how? A secret. Yes. You create a secret and share it with each other. Because those who have shit on their hands have no choice but to trust each other. An ugly secret. Sharing each other's vulnerability. To force trust. A paper guarantee with one's life as collateral. But listen, General Manager Lee. You know what's interesting about humans? People tend to forget the collateral part because they're blinded by their own greed. The first few times, not much goes wrong. So you start to let down your guard. But what happens when you hit a tipping point as greed begets more greed? Hey, but there's a twist. The moment you find out their secret, you've gained a lethal weapon. You must remember. You must remember. Lay low, you guys. There's a black cloud hanging over our team. Yuyan, how are you holding up? I bet you're stressed out. Nah, I'm fine. Man, I thought working hard was all there was to being part of a company. You know what people are saying? The development team deemed the project was impossible, so they declined. But then you guys had to get the design team involved, and now the whole company's up in arms. The product planning team is a public enemy right now. Everybody's riled up and saying they'll put you guys in your place. I think the development team is making calls. We heard the rumors. Hi Jungwoo. Even human resources. It's no secret that development and design are at each other's throat. Why did you have to fan the flame? Seriously. If HR is aware, you guys are dead meat. Actually, though we can't be bothered by the noise, we're dealing with our own drama. Why? What's going on? Our factory employees keep leaving. This time an entire part just quit. I blame it all on the backward culture of this company. They keep throwing ridiculous curveballs like this at us. Sounds like you're still having a hard time. What? He's not wrong. He's half right and half wrong. The fact that a whole part quit means that there was outside pressure. And I have my suspicions about the source. I'm heading out first. Okay. Keep your chin up. Man, he looks pretty bummed. He'll be okay, right? He's the youngest, so he won't be held responsible for much. You guys think it's not gonna go well. Assistant Manager Park. Didn't I tell you not to get too many people involved? What is it about this time? All he's done is work his butt off. I mean, why are you putting me in an awkward position by scheming with the design team? Team Director, how could you say we are scheming? All we are looking for is a little collaboration with a team in our own company to create a great product from a great idea. It's not like we are going to make a product and hand it to another company. Don't you see the mess you've created? I'm getting multiple calls a day. Yeah, so do your job then. The development team is the development team especially is throwing a fit. What are you going to do about it? Nothing, really. Why should I do anything? There are processes to be followed in the workplace. Stop trying to stand out so much, guys. But we have to. Everything would have been fine if you simply participated in the contest. Why go around involving all these other teams? Can't you see why I am reacting like this? Now even our chief is in trouble for having supported us. At all. I'm asking for a solution here. We have drawn both envy and jealousy by passing the preliminary round. Unnecessary attacks are not unexpected at this point. The burden on him will only get heavier from here. It's my fault. I feel terrible. Huh? Huh, he doesn't care, does he? I knew I could rely on my mentor. Oh man, what a hot mess. People might think we are the mobile division or something. Why would they think to make the color phone or whatever and cause so much commotion across the whole company? Don't you agree, General Manager? I just gave Seungwoo Park an earful. The company is no place for child's play. I bet product planning is in a lot of hot water right now. By the way, General Manager, I happened to come across a piece of information recently. What kind of information? It really piqued my interest. I was advised that you could be the one to help me out. What is it? Stop beating around the bush. It's about a company called D & Tag. A bowl of soju and fish cake soup, please. Rid the dog after the hunting is over. If a dog is outcast by its owner. Is it going to die? Nope. Are you waiting long? It's been a while. Have a seat, I'll fill you up. It survives and comes back for the owner's neck. Not sure if that's true, but okay. Holy shit, Tony, that is insane numbers. There's a lot of hours. So many. I heard that development rejected it, but they are finding a way on their own. In this year? Oh my god. Not only that, they got the design team involved now. It takes but one fish to muddy the whole pond. Who do they think they are? Our presence is met by disdain. Do they think they're above the law? Since things have been going well for them recently. Yo, what law? They are on a high horse, that's for sure. I guess all this chatter about them doesn't affect their appetite though. Yeah, at least their tummies follow the rules. People are talking. The witch hunt is beginning. That is my request. First of all, it is an exquisite product. Secondly, we've already come too far to abandon the project. Therefore, I am going to see how far we can go. Oh, come on, I feel bad too, but it is causing too much commotion and a lot of people are unhappy about it. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like they can be as unhappy as they want. Say my year look back by YouTube. Holy shit, that's insane though. That's insane. If you keep pushing forward, Assistant Manager Park, might have to take the blow. It would be heartbroken if we stopped now. Don't you get what I'm saying? Worst case scenario, he might have to leave the company. He might have to leave the company if we stop now. Why would Assistant Manager Park leave the company? Yeah. If someone has to take the blame, it will be on the person in charge of the project, which is me or you. And I am the person in charge. Hey. You're well aware of my loyalty and respect for you, General Manager Lee. Senior Manager's song told me about it. Please let me invest as well. Song. Senior Manager's song. Orchan song? That manipulative bastard, he knows Jayu and Go can easily cause trouble with that kind of information. Orchan song, how much does he know about all this? Could it be that he's sending me a warning? Hello, this is Yuyan Han on the product planning team. The Future Products Research Center. Is that an off-site meeting? How can I help you? What? No, that was suggested, but it wasn't an official suggestion by our team. Yes, that's correct. We are well aware of your concerns. We will explain the reasoning during our presentation. Understood? Thank you. What's there to life? I'll leave if I have to. Everybody, stop taking calls and join me on the rooftop. Bang. He's like, I will go down with the ship. You guys, jump off if we have to. I needed this fresh air. Now let's all shake out our bodies and refresh our minds. Part leader, didn't you say you were going to protect us from everything? Running away to the rooftop was the best you could do. It's more like taking a step back so that we can charge forward. You'll tire yourselves out if you get too lost in the work. Take breaks once in a while. I'm sorry. It was my fault for seeking advice at the art club. It's okay. You were only trying to make the phone better. Passion is your middle name. I love how he's pretending like it wasn't on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose, you guys. In all of my time with this company, my team has never received so much attention. Our Assistant Manager Park here is practically a celebrity. And you envy him. Our Senior Manager is a man of few words. few worries. That's right, there's no question about it, and I'm managing with all my might. How the heck did the world come to revolving around me? I think you're overdoing it a little with looking on the bright side. The higher the soar, the harder the fall. Wait, that's the bright side? That kind of worrying only leads to torment. Just enjoy it. Enjoy being close to the sun. Take advantage of the situation and show them what we've got at the performance report. We'll show them what a real touch phone should look like. You look better than I expected. Did you find a nice job? Well, I thought it was going to be tough finding a new job, but there were actually a few places that wanted me. I'm doing quite well for myself. Huh, I knew it. What place would want to miss out on a talented man like Horchan Song? So where are you gonna go? KS. A German company. It's funny though, that a cosmetics company is interested in LCD panels. You're joining KS? Why? Are you familiar with the company? Oh. Not really. Not really. Sure. Jai Ko said you told him I own a few Dean Tag shares. Some nonsense about the share price jumping several fold when it goes public. What a tattle-telling bastard. Sounds like he went to you right after I told him. I'm sorry. I must have been drunkenly jabbering away. It was a mistake. I know you, Senior Manager Song. I feel like you're holding a grudge against me. That's not true. I would have done the same if I were in your position, General Manager Lee. Sacrificing a few for the greater good was an advice I've shared with you on many occasions, General Manager. That's right. That's why I liked you, Senior Manager Song, because you were the best at understanding my intentions among everybody I managed. Do you think? Your intentions were the only part I understood. Do you know what I thought when I first met you? He's going to be the president of Hansung Electronics. No, even more than that someday. That's what I thought. Senior Manager Song, anybody can have such an ambition. The problem is that not all ambitions are achievable. My impression of you hasn't changed. If you give me another chance, I will help you out with a big one. Help me out. I didn't know you were so clingy, Horchan. I hear the color phone issue is getting out of hand. I could show you how that issue can be overshadowed by another one called Gyeonggun Lee. What kind of trick have you come up with this time, Yuyan? There are only a few more puzzle pieces left. Is he breaking into someone's? I'm almost there. Yes. D and tag. D and tag KS. That's why. Production will be managed on the same line as the FPDA-3 panel. To ensure maximum efficiency of the production timeline, considering the next-gen mobile phone development schedule shown on the screen, we have concluded that it is more than possible to begin producing the color phone in the first quarter. Hold on. A bunch of senior executives will be at the meeting. Those people detest endless rambling on unsubstantiated claims. I concur. It would be best to leave out the technical details and state just the key points. Make it clear whether it's a yes or a no. Also, work on that posture. You gotta at least look confident if you're going to bluff. Yes, sir. Bluff. But that makes his belly stick out. Wouldn't a big belly give off the impression of arrogance? Why? What did you say? You're taking it too seriously. Young, I'm just playing. No. Don't get insecure. Be sure to make eye contact with executives while you're presenting. Noted. If you were an executive manager, Choi, what would you nitpick on from this part? Probably the timeline. Everyone is preparing for the performance report meeting as if it is their own task. Let's be prepared to present an immediate rebuttal. If they bring it up, we are on the path to victory. Regardless of the nature of the issue, if someone continues to take attention away from you, that spells bad news for you, General Manager Lee. I don't get why the color phone is so big of a deal. Such fodder for gossip is swallowing up all the other issues like a huge black hole. You can't let those issues sweep you away from the line of visibility. The only way forward for you is to get ahead of the news and shape it yourself. So, you have a good plan or what? According to my sources, apparently the company making a large investment in D&Tag is a German company called Chaos. Also, I'm hearing that D&Tag just can't wait to start investing in Hansung Display. You could leave that opportunity, General Manager. You would easily bring in at least tens of billions in investments. But there's not enough time to get a clear commitment. I was told that a VIP of KS is in Korea now. Are they gonna fake it? As soon as investment is confirmed, we leak it to the press. How about a one-on-one interview with a leading newspaper? A news outlet like Minguk Daily would have the desired impact. What are you up to, Yuyan? Did he steal something when he bumped into him? Nice to meet you, my name is Adrian, department head at KS. Team director Gyeong-gun Lee of Hansung Electronic. Oh, he is the VIP at our company who's very interested in Hansung Electronic. What? It's a pleasure. Do I know you? He's Asian. Jungwoo, about what you said in the copy room the other day. The copy room? Yeah, you mentioned you were struggling with an entire division of factory workers leaving. What about it? That's the one in Ulsan. Man, I wish it was only Ulsan. Gimpo Airport is worse. My head is about to explode trying to fill the spots. Hey, do you remember the news? About what? Earlier this year, SDE presented with confidence that they will be able to produce better products than Hansung and Ilsung panels in no time. SDE. Isn't that a startup in Silicon Valley? Even if they are flush with cash, I feel like that would be impossible because developing technology takes time. But maybe that company is now on the move. I heard they're paying 3 times the pay at Hansung. Anyone would be tempted. You don't have to worry about that. Competitors in the same vertical in other countries are closely monitored by not just US but also the government. Jumping ship would be nearly impossible. Manager Dusik Park. What a pair of warriors. What you do? Hello, Manager Park. I don't know if you remember me from my interview. You're the one who talked about OLED at the interview. Yes. Thank you for remembering me. Would the competitor brazenly poach people even with so many eyes on them? If I were them... Yes, tell me, what would you do? I would... All out. I would... Fool them. Hansung, come on, write me something. Hey, Yumbi? Yumbi? Oh, good morning. You stayed up all night again? In this global society, all important articles are published in the early hours. That's why you were writing up a piece about Hansung all night. I've decided to embed myself into Hansung from now on. Wow, you should be getting commission from Hansung or something. I know. I don't understand why our director loves Hansung so much. Maybe he gets to have the crumbs from the table. Is reporter Yumbi O here? An urgent delivery for you. Urgent. For me. What is it? Yumbi O. Hey, what do you have there, huh? What have you concocted up, Yuyan? 50 billion won. 35 million US dollars! Yes, that is the amount KS has offered to invest. It's not a small sum, but isn't it too weak of a number to announce at a performance report meeting and to have a press conference about it in Germany? Amount is not the issue. What is important is the story. The story. Yes. Managing director imagined the following headline all over the press. Small business Tag to receive large investments from German company. Thanks to Hansung. Pride of Korea. It's quite an attractive headline. Don't you think? The public would love that story. So, the most important thing is that the move is in line with the policy direction of the new administration. They would want to promote their policies, right? This story will be the first to showcase the government's policy shift. Naturally, Hansung will garner the support of the government. The chairman will be pleased as well, since it will look like we did the government a favor. A win-win. Next, we leak the news to select media outlets to start rumors which will then attract positive attention at the upcoming business report meeting. Finally, we could complete the picture by holding a press conference at the exhibition in Germany. 3 hits in a row. I like it. Yes, you like it, but I feel like you're getting fucked over. On top of that, I can set up everything so that you will take all the spotlight. Hahaha, what a brilliant idea to clear the storm that was brewing because of that color phone. I knew I could count on you, General Manager Lee. I don't think this is a good idea. Oh wait, you'll be Executive Vice President Lee soon. Senior Manager Kim, aren't you gonna eat lunch? Yeah, why not? We work to eat and enjoy life, after all. By the way, where's Yuyon? He left early. He said he had plans. Plans? Apparently promised the ladies that he'd take them out. Ah, what a lucky guy. Promised the ladies he'd take them out. Thanks for getting us together, Yuyon. It has been a while. The lunch is on you. Thank you. My pleasure. I'm the one who wanted to see everyone. So thank you for coming out. In any case, I owe you all for your help. Aw, you don't owe us anything. Work is so much more fun with you around, Yuyan. Oh my god. You're such a nice guy, Yuyan. Everyone's like, I want Yuyan. Here's spaghetti. Aglio e olio. He ordered. Aglio e olio. So, I heard that team leader Lee reached out to Tag through the sales team leader. With that company. Tag. Apparently it received a huge investment with the help of Hansung, and General Manager Gyeongun Lee facilitated the deal. Oh, so that's how it happened. Keep this news to yourselves, okay? Don't worry. Knowing managing director on, he will tell the world on his own. You think so? General Manager Lee also convinced the German company to invest in our displays as well. Whoa. I guess General Manager Lee is pretty talented, after all. So they're going to announce the whole deal at the upcoming performance report meeting. Really? Yes, he must be dying to brag about it. That's why my managing director is really excited right now. Because even if he does nothing but take the credit for General Manager Lee's work, he will get the spotlight. But why do you think General Manager Lee is allowing his boss to take the credit for all the work that he did? Isn't it obvious? To avoid responsibility if anything goes wrong. You have no idea what a sly fox is. Oh, come on. How could you call such a charismatic man a sly fox? It's a little harsh. Really? You never met a sly fox with a sprinkle of charisma? Wow. He's what you call the ace of aces. So this is the real goldmine of information. It's like it costs me, but hey, it's worth it. Now, aren't we all here to enjoy some lunch? Let's stop talking about work and enjoy the food. That's right. Yuan is treating us to a really nice meal. Let's savor it. Oh. You've already paid enough for the meal. Let's... Huh? Who would have thought we'd run into Notorious Part 3 of the product planning team here? We just can't contain our passion, Manager Beyond. You're notoriously thick-skinned as well. I've been hearing rumors about the investment deal. That's true. Congratulations in advance. That's what people are saying at the company now. A talented man like yourself shouldn't be bothered by a little color phone. Hey, be careful with your words. People might think I'm trying to interfere or something. Oh, aren't you? Aren't you interfering? Yo, I freaking love him. Pretty much everyone expected him to say something like, oh, I didn't mean it like that, or oh, why would you think that? No, he's just like, aren't you interfering? The ruckus you made with the group leader at EVP Joe's office echoed all the way down here. Boom. Senior manager. He's like, hey, if I'm going down with the ship, I'm going down with the ship. Those are fighting words you're using. You have no regards for your superiors at work. The part leader seems to be the rudest of the bunch. Well, I get it. That's why part 3 is such a lost cause. If you really want to do whatever you want, quit this place and go open your own company. No one will care whatever the hell you do then. Create my own company. Just the thought of it overwhelms him with excitement. Yet, that would require quite a bit of diligence, and I don't have energy. Since my approach to life is to be as lazy as possible, that doesn't work for me. I think I'll just stay put here. Lazy and without talent. Get another one. We're going up. What has gotten into you, Senior Manager Kim? Why would you instigate? Instigate? Why would I instigate? I was just saying what's on my mind. My doctor said I would get sick if I leave my thoughts to simmer. And I have to be healthy if I'm going to work and get paid for a long time. What a way with words. He's such a douchebag, General Manager. Hello. Hello, this is Yunbi. Oh, reporter with the Minguk Daily. I hear there's some good news at Hansung. Ah, yes, hello. I see, so the meeting is scheduled. You're as good as ever. Yumbi. It was when Hansung Display had been newly established, and I was leading the Office of Group Strategy. Office Director Han, over here. Office Director Han, look at me. Is this how Hansung Display becomes a spin-off? You said this was the perfect time for it. Could you explain the basis for this reasoning? There was a bold reporter who always shoved their mic out before anyone else. If this is not the right decision, what is your next option? One comment for your fellow Koreans concerned about Hansung's future. I mean, this is her way older though. Like she might have changed. It's like, wait, what? She's not doing what I expected? Yes. And she was Yunbyo. Yunbi is going to take you down. Down, what? 2007 third quarter performance report. Meeting everyone. General. D1. time. Today is the day. Newspaper delivery. Delivery. Yes. Perfect. Yes, large international firm in Germany to make large investment in medium-sized tag. 50 billion jackpot thanks to Hansung Electronics behind the scenes. Business friendly for SMEs. Hansung makes first step toward win-win economy. What do you think? What do you think? My pen! It's a bad omen. What? We usually conduct mini interviews through email, but I wanted to interview you in person, General Manager Lee. Do you know why I wanted to meet you? Oh shit! I really can't stand not knowing the answer to my questions. What do you want to know? Oh, nothing serious, really. It's about the German company KS that will be investing in the Intag and Hansung. First question. I heard that the owner of that company is not German. Is there anything more about that you would be aware of? Why? If it flops, that's all it is, a flop. So, yes. Just give them rough report. Part leader, that's not something you say to a guy on his way to give an important presentation. Hey, go break a leg. This is Manager Park. Your best, okay? Oh, sure. I'll be off then. Jan, take good care of him. I will. I should have held a presentation, but that's another matter. We aren't allowed in that room. You know that, right? We'll be rooting for you from here, though, Assistant Manager Park. Do they think the whole office is theirs? Being so loud. Yes, I do think it's mine. Everything is mine. Finally, we march toward the judgment line. Yes, it is time. Hansung Electronics, quarter 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All meeting rooms, can we get a video and audio check for all the channels? 22nd floor, medium auditorium, B. Video and audio are good. 22nd floor, medium auditorium, B is ready. Only the mobile phone division executives and key team members are allowed in the main auditorium. Apparently that's enough to fill the main auditorium. Jeez, I didn't know this meeting was such a big deal. The LCD division, camera division, Hansung Chemical and all other related departments will be joining through video. So it's a huge meeting. Whoa. Now, the meeting is going to start soon. Hurry up and bring in the water and printouts. Got it. So many important people. Good morning, Vice President Kyu Jung-hyun. Hyun. No, stop. You charge. What? Yes. Assistant Manager Park. No. I'm glad I ran into you. You have a minute. I want a few words. Yes, of course. I saw that you are presenting last. You know what that means? Based on how it goes, they might not put you on the stage. Oh, I see. The color phone. I think of it as a valuable experience. You learn a lot from pouring your passion into a project. I ask for your understanding even if you don't get to present. Understood, Chief. Things don't always pan out the way you want them to. Yes. But that will not happen. The color phone is on the agenda at a meeting of this scale. What are they thinking? Congratulations, Managing Director On. 4. I saw you on the front page of Minguk Daily. What a talented man you are. Timing the article to come out on the day of the performance meeting. I couldn't have planned that if I tried. It seems like I got lucky doing what I'm supposed to do. I heard that color phone or whatever was causing a big headache, but she'll be receiving some positive attention today. Oh, stop it. The first deal for the win-win economy. The timing couldn't be any better. That's why I must congratulate you in advance, Managing Director On. Are you going to insist on ruining this great mood, Youngwoo Park? The color phone. Go ahead and present if you're so sure about it. But as soon as you do, all hell will break loose for you. I bet you'll even have to expect to leave Hansung. Why does he think this though? What makes him think like it's going to go to hell in a handbasket? It really is a huge crowd. Let's just sit here. Sure, assistant manager. Welcome, Vice President Gi Jung-hyun. Printouts for the presentations for today, sir. Did they change it so we were like first instead of last? Let's begin. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we're first. We've been racing this whole time for this moment. For the sole purpose of getting into this room. And now, it's time we take over this room. Planning to lead the shift into the next generation display. It provides sensational picture quality and mobility that couldn't be enabled on LCDs and PDPs. The arrival of touchscreens will catapult mobile display into a high value added business. In line with that forecast, we are currently developing a touch display that embeds an optical sensor inside a cell. Sensor. One step more advanced than the existing method, it involves applying a film on top of an LCD panel, thereby enabling sharp image quality while reducing thickness and weight by more than 20%. What is your take, group leader? Are we deciding not to support the full touch panel? I can take that question. No matter what the design center says today, our decision is final. The mobile phone division advanced the development lead, the development center director, and our group leader have concluded that the timeline is not feasible. What? Design. What did we do? They're trying to keep us at bay from the get-go. I'm sorry, EVP Kim. I get it. You were just a little too eager. 15 minutes in. The meeting is continuing in an orderly fashion. Just as I expected. At least so far. Wait a second. Have you gotten the Catwoman there? Next. We will hear updates on our business strategy. Sure. We believe that our current first and best strategy is working. Okay, customer first. It's true that our share of the North American market has shrunk, but upon closer analysis, you can find an encouraging fact. Shown here is a consumer's image of Hansung based on Q3 consumer trends in North America. According to this survey, the way North American consumers think of Hansung is transforming. From affordable and economical to a more high-end luxury brand. There she is. Senior researcher Hee-min Jung. Finally. The plot twist begins. The one email that rattled the entire mobile group. The first block of a domino effect that destroyed everything. What's going on? What's with all the commotion out there? An email was sent immediately after this performance report meeting. The royal family. Vice Chairman Myung-ho Shin. Vice Chairman Myung-ho Shin, the younger brother of Chairman Hyun-ho Shin of Hansung Group, and the president of Hansung Electronics. Long time no see. Good morning, Vice Chairman Shin. It's not uncommon that an entire org is disbanded because of a single comment by the Vice Chairman. Damn. The Grim Reaper. The nickname would explain the kind of power he has. Why would the Vice Chairman come to a performance report meeting all of a sudden? Something serious could be happening. It's the Vice Chairman. Huh. The Vice Chairman has never attended a mobile phone division's performance report meeting. Yeah. Something's going on. He's like, something's going on. And I think it has something to do with you, Yo-Yan. Wait a minute. If Vice Chairman Shin likes what he hears from the stage today, that presenter's gonna get an instant promotion. Wow. I'm so jealous. I should have gone on stage today. You're right. General Manager Lee is supposed to present about investment by KS today. If you're lucky, even though gods will work in your favor. That kind of luck has to be God-given. You just can't get that lucky by working hard. Can't be all good. Think about it the other way. What will happen if you mess up in that situation? If luck runs out, you could get demoted, or worse, lose your whole team. Poor Seung-woo. I told him to quit, but he just had to push through. This is a little much, don't you think, Yuyan? Why does my life have to be so dynamic? Isn't this a good thing, though? What is so important that he came to attend in person? Wait, this is not the time to be thinking about that. What matters in this moment is that I'm about to take the stage in front of the most powerful man in all of Hansung Group. This is an incredible opportunity. What's wrong? Should I not be here? Nothing, sir. Then continue. Yes, Chairman. Therefore, for the next 5 years, we project an average growth of more than 30% globally and more than 50% per annum in the United States, and will record the fastest growth. On the other hand, the saturated mobile market in Japan will cause the average yearly growth to... A gladiator is standing stark naked with but a single rusty sword to protect his life. It is as if the stage is a coliseum. A place that will determine whether you live or die. The reason why I've been racing toward this place. Who will perish and who will survive on that stage today? Next, we will hear from Sales Team Director Gyeong-gun Lee from the mobile group. I will take the trophy today. I dare you to fly high, because that flight will end today. Yo, what have you cooked up? Does it have something to do with the reporter? Probably. Germany's KS will be investing 50 billion won in Hansung display. However, what matters here is not the size of the investment. What matters is the creation of a new economic ecosystem, a new paradigm created between small and medium companies and large conglomerates. The win-win economy. This partnership will be the first case that aligns with the policy directions of the new administration. Thank you for your attention. That's it? You just began. Wow, that's incredible. You even said some lines. Huh. What can I say? General Manager Lee is a talented man. Congratulations on the deal, Managing Director On. Why, thank you. Are you the lead for this investment deal? Yes, that would be me. So this is the one. The big deal the Ministry of Commerce was talking about. The big deal. I knew it. My strategy worked? Nah, I don't think it worked. Moderator. Let's skip over the small stuff and move on to the mobile phone division's report. Future plans for the mobile phone business, that's what the Vice Chairman was most interested in. Oh yes, of course, Vice Chairman. There is a slight change in the order of presentations. We will hear the discussion on new product strategy and concepts first. So the Vice Chairman's interested in this topic. Sparks are going to fly. Sparks are going to fly. We're last. The development department is working on technology that incorporates voice communication into PDA product. Next. He's like, I didn't even get to say it. This is the design center. We are considering a design that combines a QWERTY keyboard with a full touch screen. Next. That can stand up to even ultra mobile PCs. I said next. I'm from the next generation product development team. Gongun Lee can't be the only one who gets lucky today. Vice Chairman Shin doesn't care about anything else. All he wants is to do better than Ilsa. We are working on a phone with more upgraded functions compared to the DMB Ilsung is pushing for. Is that so? Will be a better product than Ilsung. That is correct. It is better than Ilsung's. Ilsung. Better than Ilsung's. I like to comment. I have a comment. This is the advanced product development team. In response to the natural wood phone that is part of Ilsung's high-end strategy, I propose creating a phone entirely made of stainless steel. In response to the horizontal phone Ilsung is working on, my team proposes a phone with a revolutionary screen ratio of 21.9. In response to the horizontal phone Ilsung is working on, I say we make a triangular phone in order to maximize the phone's multimedia performance. Huh? Is that all? It's like, god damn it. Nothing interesting. These are the so-called great ideas you want to propose at a venue like this. This is all you got? Where the hell is innovation? There is one other. I'd like to propose an affordable full-touch phone. Proceed. Since the release of the Chanel phone, people are warming up to the idea of full-touch phones. So far, the price has been prohibitive for many. However, it is possible to supply a full-touch panel at less than half the cost of existing panels. Huh? When did the design team become panel experts? Then you can't let them keep talking. It is too early. 80% of existing customers prefer phones with buttons over a full touch phone. Yeah, it would be inconvenient to use a phone screen as a keyboard. How? That's why he's saying it's too early, because people won't use something they aren't familiar with. Why would she propose such a lofty idea at this meeting? Maybe because he asked for innovation. Seriously. The full touch phone or a smartphone is not the future of mobile phones. It is already our reality. The only reason people don't want it is because it is expensive. If an attractive full touch phone were to be available at a reasonable price point, people will buy it. I get what you're trying to say, but I think you should consider the supply timeline first. As of now, the supply of LCD panel will not be easy. Isn't that so, Chief Researcher Go? I agree, the risk is too great. How is it risky? Like, I want the details. What makes it risky? There is no way to prioritize the panel production schedule over other products. There is. No. It's possible. So say it. I know it is. Then say it. Hold tight a little longer. The opportunity will present itself. Okay, so you can't just talk. Okay, fine. As you can see, there are a lot of areas that would be technologically challenging at this point. I'll nail the coffin so that we never hear about this again. I recommend reviewing that idea in about 2 more years. 2 more years. Yes, and instead we will push up the schedule for the 3-inch panel with a 21.9 ratio. The focal product for next year. Yo, dude just said it wasn't interesting. By 2 months. And we will go all in on securing the additional quantities. Managing Director Yeo, you are the Design Center Director. What is your opinion? We are in the initial phase, so there are quite a few factors to consider. Gosh, not defending her is not an option. But it is clearly a product with high potential. Potential? You're basing your report on potential alone. I'm dead meat. I apologize. You should step down now for your own sake. It's game over now. I cannot agree. I would like to hear from Assistant Manager Park, who proposed this idea. Yes, it is your time to shine. Come on, Lion Eyes. Yeah, here we go. I'm not sweaty. It's called the Color Phone. We already have a mock-up that is nearly a prototype. A lot of preparation has gone into the phone already. Therefore, we can definitely fit it into the schedule. Color Phone. The timeline is feasible? How dare he speak up at this kind of meeting? He's merely an assistant manager. Hey, Yuan is just like, yeah, I'm gonna show you. Huh? How did he... When did he get down there? Huh? This is it, Vice Chairman. This is the Color Phone. It's a bomb! That son of a gun. He's doing the unimaginable again. The mock-up of our full touch phone. Ayy. The Color Phone. It is time to turn the table. He's just like, yeah, my sister would helped us to get him out of here. What? My sister's actually really talented. Just you see. Just you see. Is there anything else you'd like to say? No, I told you everything I know about it. Well, now that I've gotten it off my chest, it kind of feels good. What happens to me now? Will I be penalized? Definitely not. A further investigation may be necessary depending on the preliminary findings. But even then, we'll make sure you will not suffer any penalties, Mr. Song. I know it was not an easy decision to do this, so thank you. Oh, it was. He's like, oh yeah. Don't mention it. All I did was jabber about what I knew. Thanks. How did you get your hands on? Is this real? The Intag played such a role. Hold on. This is information even I wasn't privy to. How did someone like you find out about this? You don't need to know that. Let me ask you this instead. How did you let a kid like me teach you a lesson, Senior Manager Son? Do you think it was all a coincidence? Who would have thought so many people were involved? What a shocker. Your place in this chain of interest is at the very bottom. Sales errand boy. I thought I was indispensable to General Manager Lee, but I was totally wrong. I mean nothing to him. Yet I stayed madly loyal because I had no idea. Loyalty. You wanted to be recognized by General Manager Lee. That is why he abandoned you, Senior Manager Song. He takes advantage of that desire for recognition to manipulate other people. Senior Manager Song, you are no longer of use to him. In other words, you were a tool. Do you know why General Manager Lee cut you off? Why do you ask? With me in the picture, his share of the pie would shrink. It was a reasonable decision. But there's more. He wanted a monopoly over the information. But the one who was supposed to be only an errand boy to him, you, We're too close for comfort. I doubt she wanted to see me to tell me all this crap was the real reason. What if I said I'm getting bored of watching you fall even further? Senior manager song. Bored. You're saying I haven't hit rock bottom yet? I was planning to report all of my findings to the government and the media. Therefore, there could be a basement beneath that rock bottom. So I wanted to make a proposal. What kind of proposal? We could make one person responsible for all the trouble before the situation snowballs out of hand and more people get hurt. You want my help to bring down Gyeonggun Lee? So you want me to become a whistleblower? Unbelievable. You got it all wrong, kid. I have already left the company. What's in it for me? I don't engage in anything for free. This is where a life of chasing rewards has brought you. Why don't you try doing something good for the people around you for a change? I can give you a chance. All you have to do is take it. Fine. What he felt in his throat at that moment was not alcohol. It was a shudder of realization. What do you need me to do? That guy's a real thing. You like fishing? We have a sure bait. A real predator. You shouldn't have been so greedy. Fucking bully. Is the investigation over? Then you wouldn't mind talking to me for a bit, would you? If you can guarantee an anonymity. Damn! This is the mock-up of our full touch phone. Have a look at it. Color phone. Hey, what in the world are you doing? Security, don't just stand there. You always... How did you not even get there? It's just like, security! I mean, he didn't mind when I walked here. So, Vice Chairman, take one look and you'll understand why I recommended this idea. Yes, there are a few limitations, but with an aggressive push, I believe release could happen as early as the first half of next year. What a bunch of... Assistant Manager Park, just because something has an LCD panel doesn't make it a mobile phone. Senior researcher to go. Didn't that product get turned away from the product development team already? Yes, you are right. Yo, you do get that you're gonna get in trouble, right? For saying like, but why? Because it's not possible. Why isn't it possible? Because it's not possible. Give me the details. It's boring details, sir. Give me the fucking details. Even if all of us worked on it, that timeline would be out of reach. Think about it from our side. Despite not receiving any support from the development team, we were able to meet the schedule. Yo, that is facts. Like, hey, even without you guys, we did it. So, does that mean we're better than you at your job? And even apply Hansing's open platform, the HMOP, on the color phone. The timeline is more than feasible. Just shut the fuck up. See for yourself, Vice Chairman. Made with Hansing's panel and Hansing's own platform. The color phone is an indigenous Hansing smartphone. Yes. An indigenous Hansing smartphone. The one who spoke earlier. You are General Manager Gyeonggun Lee. Yes, Vice Chairman. If I understand correctly, you and the rest of the management believe it is too early to release this phone. Yes, we do. Yo, you're just digging your grave here, dude. Why is that? Chief Secretary Jong, show them the image we have. Yes, sir. Put it on the projector, please. What is that? I can't believe it. Second half of next year. How come nobody knew? What? General Manager Lee is fucked. There, take a good look before we discuss further. What? Finally. The puzzle is complete. What, were they already planning on making a phone? Touch phone? Just later? All the work I put in to get where I am. All for this moment. Nice shot. Wow, the trajectory wouldn't be more perfect. I threw away all of my pride. I'm ready to learn more too. Hansing's humility is impressive. And endlessly rallied my entitled subordinates. For the benefit of the higher-ups. It is about the D and Tag shares I mentioned before. They are due to receive a huge investment, will be announced at the next exhibition in Germany. It's gonna be huge, so as soon as the company lists, the shares will skyrocket. Wait a second, did they get this information? There was only one last hurdle before I reached the top. Why the hell is that thing foiling my plans? Wait, is it the color phone? Ilsung is coming up with a full touch phone. It can't be. Oh, it's Ilsung. Touch and it shall respond. Full touch smartphone. Aptec. What? So what? 60 USD? You can't be serious. 60 USD for a phone? A touch phone? Huh. This has to be an act of God. How else could this happen? A bunch of idle men procrastinating even though they knew this was bound to happen. Who could say no to the color phone now? Does this mean your first grand plan in this life is complete? Not yet. There is one more loose end left to tie up. Now, does anybody want to repeat what they said? What is the meaning of this gathering? How come you people can't see what's right in front of you? This is right in front of you. Let me ask you a question. If Ilsung can do it, why can't we? How come we can't? Yo, say something. You, development team director, I dare you to tell me again. What was it you said? Impossible. It is possible. I failed to read the room earlier. And LCD, you, Gyeongun Lee. Yes. Didn't you say you don't want to support it because of the timeline? Not at all. That is absolutely not what I said. Then what did you say? So then why were you so adamant that it wouldn't be feasible moments ago? Your subordinates have done all the legwork, even put a bow on it. Even put a bow on it. Even put a bow on it, god damn it. Yet you refuse to give it the green light. I'm sorry, we will make a decision. After a thorough review. No, you will not. The decision is made, is what is. The intag. Yes. Is that your specialty? Making a tornado rip through the company. Excuse me. What are you? I apologize. I will see to it that we make the timeline work. I will make sure of it. Please give me a chance. Too late. No wonder the wise chairman hurried over there after hearing about Ilsung's release. Of course he wouldn't casually drop in on this kind of meeting. It was an emergency. Wait a minute. If Ilsung is coming out with a full touch phone and Assistant Manager Park's color phone is also a full touch phone, that means he just hit it out of the park. A true grand slam at the bottom of the ninth. I guess that means General Manager Lee and his D and tag shares are going down the drain. The wise chairman seemed not at all pleased. What a surprising turn of events. Oh, and of course Yuyan is in the midst. You can say that again. That crafty old fox of a guy. Yo, yeah, he can see the smile. Yo, pretty much like the only one who knows Yuyan is just like, yeah, there's something about Yuyan. Crafty son of a gun. Crafty. Your task is clear now, right? Yes, of course. I'll be watching. Oh, and you, color phone guy. What was your name again? Assistant Manager Seungwoo Park in the LCD division, sir. LCD. You are better than 100 of them sitting over there. Damn. Who's getting a promotion? I doubt you had much help. I commend you for staying strong with your vision. Thank you, Vice Chairman. Thank you. And mock-up guy. Who are you? My name is Yuyan Ha. A recent hire. A recent hire. Is that what makes you so bold? Hansung's future isn't as dim as I thought. Good work. Thank you. Thank you, Vice Chairman. Now what are they gonna say in the company, huh? Color phone. Color for my what? Color for my who? What? Fuck. I gave everything I had to get to where I am. Where did it go wrong? No way. I will not crumble. Not here. Not now. Managing Director on. Do you have a minute after the meeting to... Yo, he's like, nah, you're not useful anymore. The Vice Chairman barged in out of nowhere. Well, looks like we won't be going home early for a while. What a whirlwind of a day. Are you Senior Manager Jinwoo Bion in sales? Yes. And you are? May we have a word with you? Why would you? What should I do? I can think of a way. Reach out to Hangolmo? No, I need a stronger lifeline this time. Yes, the Hangyang Association. The Hangyang Association network could... This time, none of your network can come. Yo, he's just walking behind him. This time, none of your networks can come to rescue. Come to your rescue. God damn it, I fucked it up. Because I have one more present for you. What are you talking about? It's over. I told you not to be so greedy. Dude, this series seriously have like Death Note energy. Oh, I want this animated. I want this animated so badly. And I want a good animation studio, of course. We don't want like one frame, man. Like, come on. Farewell, General Manager Lee. Farewell. You won't be missed. Because I have one more present for you. What are you talking about? It's all over. Huh. Oh yeah. That's him, right? Bingo. Bingo. Take pictures. Beep. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. Quote in 4K. Hey, bro. What should we do now? We're going to tip off the media with all the information we've gathered. Got it. Is reporter Yun B.O. here? Yeah, that's where. An urgent delivery for you. Urgent. Please deliver this material to Director Wuyakjang of the Industries Department. How did you know I'm close to Director John? I know everything. Hello. You are the informant regarding corruption at Hansung, right? I'm Yunbi. Oh, a reporter with Minguk Daily. Informant. Oh, that's right. Yes, I am the informant. She's like, informant. Right, yes. Informant. Oh, right, there was that thing. Of course. Good thing I came for the interview. I smell something fishy. He shouldn't have been so greedy. Fucking bully. Is investigation over? Then you wouldn't mind talking to me for a bit, would you? If you can guarantee anonymity. So let me summarize what you said. SED said, a display startup established a shell company called Chaos in Germany to poach Hansung's people and technology, and said injected funds into DNTAG by way of Chaos. According to the material you provided, it looks like Chaos made aggressive investments all over the world in the past year. And you're saying all of that capital belongs to SED. I have one question. Yes. How was DNTAG selected as Hansung's partner so easily? It means there was definitely a Hansung display insider who was helping them out. Whoever it was, they probably made an offer along the lines of give me some DNTAG shares and I'll make sure you are selected as Hansung's partner. And similarly, they probably got a bunch of Hansung employees involved using the DNTAG investment prospect as bait. For insurance and hedging as well. Whoa, hedging against risk? That person must be rather meticulous. An attempt at reducing the risk that comes with the changing value of an owned asset, or an asset one is attempting to acquire. Also called risk avoidance or risk diversification, obviously. Wait, DNTAG was planning to list on Kostak after receiving investment from KS. That means that Hansung insider would get his hands on money he couldn't even dream of as a salaried employee, not employer. Ah, I get the picture. SED gets DNTAG selected as a partner by giving that insider a huge benefit to create an environment that allows SED to easily poach Hansung's talent and technology. But the insider would have known that SED was behind Chaos. No? I assume you've seen the photos. It was Simon Wan, the younger brother to the SED chairman and the second most influential person at SED. And the guy sitting across from him was your direct boss. Former boss. He's like, dang. Oh, could he tell? What the fuck was that? Slow up, JTV. The competitor brazenly poached people, even with so many eyes on them. If I were them, yes, tell me, what would you do? I would probably create a shell company somewhere like Germany, for example. Then I would invest a huge amount to Hansung's partner company through that shell company to create shares. And then approach that partner so that I could get my hands on Hansung's personnel and technology. Finally catch my live? Yeah, but I'm ending it soon. I've already been streaming for over 2 hours now. And I'm gonna watch Real Madrid at 9. Basically, it's a Trojan horse strategy. That's what I would do. I could have brushed off his words. Yes, that is the result of our investigation. But I could not. A reporter I know is covering this story too. I guess it's true then. Yeah. A reporter. Well, good luck watching that, JTV. This is peak. This series is peak, obviously. A reporter. Wait a minute. Can I ask you for a favor, Director John? Go ahead. We will offer full cooperation, so could you please handle it in a way that doesn't damage the company? The situation would obviously lead to Hansung's loss. Why would we make it harder on you? Luckily, we caught it before it blew up publicly. We'll make sure to cut out just the rotten part clean without causing a sensation. You're mistaken. I'm not involved at all. Yeah, sure you're not. Those are manipulated photos. They used AI. Photoshop. Hey, no, I didn't do shit. I didn't do anything. Please. You can go with us and see. You will be given an opportunity to explain fully. So let's go without causing a scene, General Manager Lee. Go where with you? Who are you guys? Let go of me. I said let go. Shit. You're just making a scene. Stop making a scene. Heh. So this is it? No. What's your next plan? Oh, you'll see. You'll all see. Yo! The hell? The real battle. What, starts now? Or begins now? It's time to go poke at the sleeping giants. We're off to Germany. We're off to Germany? Okay, we've been reading for a while, and I really hope this does better on the channel than it usually does, but even if it does, dude, I will continue on reading it because I'm enjoying it. I'll just read it when I feel like it, so yeah. Subscribe if you haven't already, like the video. For now, we're ending it on episode 110. See you guys next time with more peak.